Hello followers. If you not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. So that's why you can get it immediately notification once I upload the video. Uh, Today we are going to discuss the topic VARRAY. So we have normal data type in Oracle SQL. Then we have some special collection data type VARRAY. So what is the VARRAY? VARRAY, it's Oracle collection type. So if you want to store um, set of values in the so you want to store multiple values in the single column. See, in the Oracle normal data type, what we store only one value, but you want to store multiple values in the single column. Example, one employee having two phone numbers, you want to add two phone numbers. You can't add it in this same record for the normal data type. If you want to store it, then you can go for collection. So this is VARRAY is the one of the collection to store multiple values in the single column. So in order to fix, okay, to VARRAY, it's fixed in size. What are the features? It's ordered the collection, so the collection is ordered, and the size is fixed. So maximum size is fixed. So we can't extend once we created the VARRAY. Okay. Index start from one. Okay. It's a stores scalar object types. So it's while retrieving its entire collection, we will retrieve it. Okay. This is the basic syntax of VARRAY. Okay. So create type, type name. You want the type name you want to create as array. What is the size? We want to mention the size of the array of data type. What is the data type? Okay, this is the basic syntax of VARRAY. Okay, once you created this type, then it will be stored in the database. Then you can see it. So just I am creating on type skill list as a VARRAY. The size is 10. So then this array will hold 10 values. So the varchar 2 of 30. So the varchar 2 of 30. Okay, 30 characters at maximum allow and 10 values. Okay. Okay, so I am creating one table. So normally we create the table. If you see some data type like this, means they created some collection data type. Okay, we can create our own collection data type and we can assign to the columns. Okay, now this skills column assigned with the VARRAY data type skill list. Okay, the insert is for all other column, it's normal insert. Only for this VARRAY column, so we have to, within the constructor we have to insert it. So we have to put it, call this data type, and within the bracket we can mention the value. So it's the size is 10, so we can add till 10 values, the 10 values, but the maximum value of the size will be 30. So example, if Oracle PLSQL performance tuning, then if you mention it will allow up to 30 character. Okay, so just we have to mention this array, and within the bracket we can insert the value, and uh, remaining all same. Okay, while querying the data, if you query directly, what happen, it will show in the single line. If you want to split it and show the value, then what you have to do, you have to first, you have to from class you have to mention the table name, and you have to alias, and you have to call the table function. Then this alias, the table name dot that our column name. That's a way we can display it as a single value. And then you can put the alias, and you can in the select list you can mention this column value. So how you can display this array? So this is the format. So first you have to create, from class you have to mention the table name and alias it, and the alias it, you can select this column name, then give the alias, then it become one virtual table. From this virtual table, then you can mentioning the column values. Okay, this is the syntax. Okay, so so just if you understand this, then you can easily query the VARRAY data type column values. Okay, update. So you can't update separately. So in normal set update, what you set, we will mention the column directly. We will put the value, but array we have to mention all the values. See, if you want to add, already I inserted till Oracle. I want to add performance tuning, so I have to mention all the values in the array. Then only I can update the values of the array. Okay. So delete, it's normal delete. Directly we can delete it. Okay. So this data type we created in the SQL, then we can use it in PLSQL as well. So just I gave the small example here. So in the future, I am going to create a detailed video on PLSQL. So just for this VRA sample, just I mentioned small PLSQL block. So okay, no worry about the declarative section and begin end. So I will be explaining each section clearly in the future videos. Okay, just we can mention how we mention it in the insert. Similar way, we can assign the values to the variable in the PLSQL as well. Okay, then we can read it using normal loops. Then we can print it. Okay, some method we have, collection method we have. So directly calling this method, we can get to know what is the value. So count, what is the count of element, we can get it. Okay, calling the limit, what is the maximum capacity. For here the limit is 10, so we can get the limit is 10. Okay, if index shows some value, what is the first value, you can call this first. Last value you can call last. If you want to extend, see, it won't exist means it's the uh, array is available or not, that this check index is exist or not. We can use exist operator. Extend, you want to add some value, then you have to PLSQL, you have to extend and you have to add the value in the array. Trim, it will remove the last elements. Delete not supported in VARRAY. Okay, these are the collection method. So just you have to remember it. Okay, so maintenance, so we can drop, if you drop the table, immediately the type is available because it's a separate object, not as part of the table. Okay, if you want to drop the type, you have to use this syntax, drop type name, it will delete you. But if you want, uh, before dropping the table, if you want to drop the type, so it will give the error dependent, say already exists. So you can force and drop it, but that time the table will be in invalid state. Okay, it's not allow the operations. Okay, so what are the advantage? So fast retrieval, so ordered data, so good for small fixed collections. So okay, simple designs. Okay, limitation, so fixed in size, so cannot delete individual element, entire collection will retrieve. So we can't retrieve separate data. Okay, entire. So interviews mostly we will get the questions. What is the difference between VARRAY and nested table? Okay, VARRAY, it's ordered, it's unordered nested table. So VARRAY fixed in size. Nested table no limit. So next video I will post the nested table type. Okay, it's stored together. It's parent row with stored with parent row, but it's internally in the table it's stored separately, nested table. Okay, so best for small collection, suitable for large collections. Okay, this is the difference, main difference between PRA and nested table. So real time use case. So if you want to add multiple skills, multiple phone number, multiple email IDs, those scenarios you can use the product colors certification. So these are the real-time scenario. You want to add multiple values, then you can use the VARRAY collection and you can use it in your projects. Okay, based on your project, if you want to store one column multiple value, then VARRAY is the only option. So okay, VARRAY is the one option. We have nested tables also, so we will see it. Okay. So interview point of view. So what is VARRAY? So variable size. So Oracle connecting the stored order list elements with the fixed maximum value. So the array VARRAY is fixed maximum size. Okay. What is difference between VARRAY and nested table? Already explained. Okay. If you want to give online answer, so you can give this. Okay. So it's a fixed size. It's unlimited number of elements. Okay. Can individual elements can be deleted? No. Or array VARRAY is not support. Okay. What is the difference between count and limit? Count returns current number of low elements. Limit, what is the maximum number of element we can store? So they ask this question: count and limit. Okay. Extend and trim. Extend, so add new element, we use extend. To delete the element, to remove the element, we use trim. Okay. Okay. When should use VARRAY? So when need store small ordered fixed size of collection, such phone number, skills or email, that time you can use VARRAY. Okay. So this is the theoretical parts. Let's start with practical session. Okay. Okay. Let's create one by one. Okay. So first, I'm creating the type. Okay. Okay. It's already exists. Just I'm uh, dropping it. Then I drop type name. So this syntax is so okay. Table is dependent. That's why some table. See, this is the error. You will get it because the table is dependent. Okay. First, what I can do, I will drop the tables. I think imply table. So that's okay. I dropped the table. Now it's allowed to drop the type. Okay. See, it's dropped. Okay. First, I will create the type. So creation of type first. Okay. So now you create type is created. If you describe it, you can see the type. Okay. So this is the this is the type type name. What is the size of and what is the data type? Okay. First one. And next, I am creating one table and I am going to add the. So I am going to employ table in the skills. I am adding this type to that column. Okay. Just I am creating this. So the table is created. If you describe this table, then you can see it. If you see this, see, now you can see our data type. Array type is okay. Next, I am inserting some records. Okay. So this is I am inserting two records. First record for 100. For Scott 3. For King 2. Okay, that's the way I'm inserting. So two records inserted. So now just once inserted, just I will see. See, if you see, now without um, using table function, it show this way. See, in your project, if you are querying some table, if it's showing this way the data, they maybe created some collection type and they stored it. That's why it's showing this way. If you want to show it in the different column, Then what you have to do, you have to use that table function and display it. Example, if you see here, so I am using this table and aliasing it, and I am using the table function, and this table I am calling this skills, then I am aliasing, then I am this column, I am coming as column value. Then we can see it with separate column. See now each row it's splitting into separate. Okay, that's the way we can show it in the so whenever you are displaying the collection into a normal column value, then you have to use this table function and you have to select from column value. Okay, this is the display. Okay, next, what is the next? So if you want to update, okay, just so if you want to update, so update is, see, this is the update. Okay, I want to update skills. So I am calling the collection. Then I have to mention whatever the entire list. I want to add only performance tuning, but still we have to mention uh, all the elements. If we, or else it will be removed. Okay. So if you are, this is the this is the way we have to update it. See if you update it. So okay, updated. Now if you see, now it's added performance tuning also. Okay, that's the way we can update the uh, column. Okay, delete, no difference. It's a direct delete. If you want to delete directly, if you want to delete this one, just to directly delete from normal delete only. No difference. Okay, then you can see, you see it's deleted. So that's the way we can use delete. Okay, so just I am showing it in PLSQL simple block. So I am declaring one variable and assigning the value and I am displaying it. Okay. In the PLSQL tutorial, I will explain detailed way of using all these functions and the collection method. Just it's for SQL. Just I will show it. Okay. So it's just I am taking this three value and printing it in the PLSQL block. Okay, so that's the way we can use it in created the type in SQL and we are using it in the PLSQL. Okay, so that's the way we can use it. So I think mostly covered. Okay, so all the advantage. Okay, I think we covered pretty much. Okay, thank you so much for viewing the channel. Please subscribe, share it with your friends. Like the video, so it's motivate me to create more videos and share my experience and knowledge with you guys. Okay, thank you. Please subscribe.